Let's see. Hi guys, how you doing? So far, I'm still able to use the stream software for Twitch, so while the going's good, I'll keep running material until I can't anymore. Then I'll have to worry about getting OBS or something like that. So you're in luck today. Alright, if we're running and we're broadcasting, I'll go ahead and set you up some more material for Northern Urgoth. And I also had a sequence done for Pez and Dalamar and Justarius. You'll see it, okay? Alright guys, hold on just a second and let me get it ready for you. Okay. There it is, right there. Oh yeah, baby. Okay guys, hold on just a second. Bear with me just a sec. Alright, what we want to do, we want to hit...
Welcome to Northern Urgoth. In this Dragonlance adventure set in the AD&D2e timeline, you can visit Northern Urgoth's eastern Kendur city of Hylo and the depths of the Scriborium in Old Citadel, the massive tree city of Lukit with a three-tiered waterfall and the cliffside coastal caves, which are home to Urgoth's largest apiary. Journey from Caergoth port to the pirate goblin town of Manic***, and visit the new territory of Burrfoot common on your way to Gwynday. Have you ever seen a crashed spell-jamming ship the size of a 3-story building? Visit the legendary World's Heart, the Moon Steps, the Tower, the city of Langton, the Bard College of Urgoth, which after the spelljammer crash and subsequent dig, hundreds flocked to the Bard's College in droves just as an excuse to travel to see the dig. This excerpt from a letter between the governor of Caergoth** and Lord Gunther Wistan recalls some details about Hylo in Lord Gunther's Progress Report, page 37. The History of Dragonlance TSR 8372. Caergoth, a major Solamnic stronghold and northern Solamnia's closest port access west, responsible for sending ships and supplies between Hylo and ports along both northern and southern Urgoth. The governor of Caergoth was faced with the daunting task of protecting the major points of land and sea travel around the Urgothian Isles for the Solamnic ground forces during the War of the Lance. The White Dragon army relentlessly assaulted ships attempting to escape mainland Ansalon to hide in Sanchrist or Urgoth. A White Dragon even attacked the companion ships while on their journey leading to southern Urgoth, precluding their trip to Silver Dragon Mountain. There are many adventures to tell of during the campaign of the Lance. Since you fought valiantly in the south against Lameish**, Dragon army held territory during the war, whilst I struggled with my command north in Vingard. Did I ever tell you about the taunting battle of the Kendur versus that cowardly hobgoblin Lord Toeed in Hylo? I learned later that Toeed's defeat disgraced him and he was shipped off to Flotsam, where he thought himself safe from the insults of Kendur, only to discover not only did Flotsam border on Goodlund, but it was the original homeland of his nemesis, Cronin Thistlenot. I doubt not that Toeed relived his defeat in Hylo several more times. DM's note * Lord Toeed's Disastrous Hunt, a Dragonlance Tales Volume 2, Kendur, Gully Dwarfs and Gnomes. 1987, TSR 8315. Then there was the invasion of Sanction, a distinctly distasteful, nasty business of infiltration of the Dragon Lord's stronghold, certainly not normal fare for a knight of Solamnia. The scars of that adventure are still with me, but so are my blessings, most notably the friendship I forged with the Copper Dragon, Symbol. I fear there is much I will never be able to share about that dark saga. It is curious as to why Lord Gunther would mention this, **. DM's note **, this is where the High Lord's imposter idea came from, of disgraced Solamnic mercenary is recruited by possibly Justarius, Lord Gunther, secretly to capture, kill, or abduct a Dragon High Lord for the Solamnic Knights, take his place, infiltrate their ranks and ultimately be witness to some extremely dark things unbecoming of a Solamnic Knight, in the vein of the Dirty Dozen and Apocalypse Now. The adventure could begin at a prison in northern Solamnia with the protagonist about to be executed, or rather they themselves saving some condemned from execution by recruiting them to help on this suicide mission. Elements of the adventure would not be limited to a Solamnic commander who has gone insane and his superiors have no control over him. Another may have knowledge of an extremely dangerous magic item or perhaps knowledge of other worlds, both of which could be a threat to the stability of KRYNN or the Conclave. Raistlin, black-robed, or Dalamar might make an appearance, akin to the briefing scene in the trailer during Apocalypse Now, asking you to dispose of either a Solamnic or High Lord commander simply because they are a potential rogue element, both a threat to the Conclave and the Dragon Army. The impetus being this person has knowledge of another world, a powerful artifact, or something so devastating it could cause severe repercussions for the whole of KRYNN.
Alright, guys. Hold on just a second, and we're going to run a second one. Hold on just a sec here. Give me just a second. Let's see where this next one is. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. There it is. Boom. Okay, guys. Just a second. There we go. Done. Okay. Bada bam. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, guys. Give me just a second.
A bar. I might be a Kendikin, but I ain't that type to go off messing with the Dedus and the Brett 10. Pez stopped and picked up a piece of debris he'd found in the floor, and after inspecting its worth he asked this important, Dal? Dalamar didn't have time to answer Pez's inquiry because the island kendo immediately chucked it into the glowing pool, unsatisfied that it did nothing but apparently bounce and harmlessly drift away from the pool back into the floor. Raistlin's observatory was obviously magically inclined against the absent-minded actions of a kenda's boredom. The live ones continued to chitter and hiss in the dark amidst the confines of their magical cages as Pez continued to poke around the laboratory, but seeing as Pez was not interested in books, the two wizards saw him as little threat other than being a kenda allowed to be in the most heavily guarded place in the tower. So by the time you arrived here, Fizban had already taken Tasselhoff to Foghaven Vale? Astrid told you to accompany her to find Emmy here, instead she decided to follow my Shalafi? Did he tell you to stay put? If you're not afraid of undead, why wouldn't you accompany them? Aren't you her assigned bodyguard Pez Burrfoot? Are you aware my Shalafi has very little regard for Kender? Tasselhoff Burrfoot, his only saving grace being a long-time associate, would hold little interest in anything she has to say being of any relevance to my Shalafi. I ask you again, why did you let Astrid go? Something in Dalamar's voice suddenly indicated his concern for the Kender maid. A bar? Pez shook his head. I has wives and a few skaglins back home and I'll follow Azar anywhere she asks me to, but she said to stay here and wait until you showed up. Fine, I stews me a duck. We SATS here for a bit while Toothskin Sir Magus Magia was round in circles and then they just disappeared in the fog. Toothskin said he was going in after them, and if they didn't make it back, to get you and then maybe come look for them too. I'll go for Astrid, that's all. She BT to be in one piece when we gets there, or somebody is gonna have a bad day. You swear you saw an apparition of Kitiara Athmato? She's deceased. Dalamar blinked. The apparition told you to come here. I tells Astrid about seeing Kitiara and she immediately demanded to come see her darling Dalamar and his Shalafi. She said that Toothskin showed up a few months before that at the Scriborium and that's how she knew to come here cause the Shalafi told her if her cousin Tars met up with an old wizard and they started to head to Foghaven Vale, come whistling. Justarius shook his head irritably. Raistlin took the other Kender to Foghaven Vale as well. He fumed at Dalamar. So now you see, even though you used the Kender maid's unquestionable loyalty to you as source of information into the Sancrist Council's efforts as to where it concerns the towers of high sorcery, that loyalty has now compromised your integrity with your Shalafi. He has taken her away with him as a result unlikely to ever be seen or heard from again. The Kender from Sankrist University is renowned for being an acolyte of Chislev, but that means literally nothing in scope of why she was allowed to accompany Raistlin in the search for Laranna and Tanis half-elven. This island Kender obviously has more experience due to age if he's old enough to have known Kitiara as a young woman. You are aware that Kitiara Athmutto is now deceased. My Shalafi came to Hilo. Yeah, what? Pez shook his head. Old Toothskin come round the mansion twice, once to talk to Lord Trapspring about the ship and the second time was just to have some tea, them was good biscuits. Funny, I just nows remember that as you mention it. Toothskin had a cough and it went away, which is why he came back a second time to thank Azar. Sure, he been round the place a bit. DM's note * highly likely the black-robed paradigm-hopping Raistlin visited Astrid Demora some many months previous to these events happening. This Raistlin can travel multi-dimensional realities of KRYNN, making him truly the master of past and present. Dalamar reasoned frantically, was Heap ever really deceased? A cruel trick, the story about him being in the abyss, a complete lie Raistlin himself had fabricated. He'd even fooled the Dark Queen, because now he truly was the master of past and present, he who could travel multiple realities at will. Raistlin wasn't dead after all, or perhaps he was in this world. No matter, another version of him now existed. The premise of him working with a Kendermaid perplexed him. He spoke very little of his former companion Tasselhoff Burrfoot, and when he did it was more in reference to the common attitude all humans on Ansalon had towards Kender. Never once would his Shalafi in his current state have given a whit about a silly Kender. You entered Wayreth Forest, you and Astrid Demoris. You let her leave with Raistlin. Where did they go? Hold on now. Pez shoved Justarius out of the way and eyed Dalamar with an insinuating glare. I didn't let Azar do nothing. She said stay here and wait for you, and she followed that Raistlin fella to find Kit. I didn't want to let her go by herself, but she said that Tars needed her help and the Brett 10 would make too much noise and squawk and tell on me to old Toothskin. We be following him and then he'd cast a magic spell, and up and take off and we'd never find him again. Nope, Azar I trains that girl well and to follow through on anything she starts. I trust that girl will be okay. She's a trap springer. DM's note Pez actually has experience in apprehending rogue magic users. Kender are resistant to magic. In some cases the Conclave has been known to employ Kender in the stealing of artifacts. The Bard College at Langton, Northern Urgoth also has a guild of thieves quite proficient at this. Dalamar knew this question was redundant, as it was obvious the Kender due to his religion would be undeterred even by something as uncommon as seeing a spectre appear before him. He'd after all entered Wayreth Forest and the tower completely unhindered. But why would he not accompany his charge Astrid if it was imperative he protect her? Nope, Pez corrected. Kit told me to come here and find her little bar Raistlin. She come to me in some sort of magic way. I seen her just as clear as I was talking to you. She says, Pez, you ain't afraid of no haints or ghosts because your people have somewhat of a pact with the Rivermen. Nows, I don't practice all that rucket and I don't often pray unless I needs to, but if somebody asks me to talk to them, Brett 10, DMS note, a sort of ancestral Loa that Pez religion believes ushers souls along the river of the dead. The backstory behind this is Kitiara once asked Pez about his religion and if she had a soul left to save *. I talked to the Brett 10 and ask if it's okay to do this and that. There was tons of Brett 10 in that forest on the way here, talking and a squawking about this and that, but I pays it no mind. The Kender absently picked his nose and went back to examining the curios scattered about the laboratory. Pez had been Kitiara's thin side lookout all those years, and it turned out on the contrary it aided, and didn't compromise her friends the companions. Although she served as a commander in the Blue Dragon Army, she'd kept the secret to her dying day about Kaelin Burrfoot's being Lord Gunther's secret operatives at the siege of Calaman, how he'd thwarted a traitor on the Isle of Sankrist, and Kitiara's mishap of killing Stam Brightblade at the High Clerist Tower inadvertently led to the inevitable exile of Kaelin from the Solamnic knighthood, to which the High Lord's imposter * is a prelude. Kitiara had been an ally of the heroes of the Lance by inadvertently using others to further her own ambitions as an insurance policy. Kitiara never had any intention of fully giving over to the Dark Queen so much as to make sure she herself was taken care of, an admirable trait in the Dark Queen's eyes as it resembled her own outlook. The Kender didn't have a clue, and was just as oblivious to this as a Kender would be little inclined to care what a human dragon High Lord did with her own time, as long as Pez put it. She never hurt me nor any of my friends. She also made sure strict that if I ever see somebody try to hurt me bar Tasselhoff or a single hairs on any of his friends' heads, and trust me bar. We Kender like them hornets and bees. We got lot of hairs so to speak. Anyway, she says anybody so much as touches she come back and stuff them down a privy. I seen her do it too. So there you have it. Dalamar smirked at Justarius as he stared somewhat sullenly into the pool. Neither of the Kender had any idea it was a fiend that compelled them to take the ring of shapeshifting and pass it along to this sorceress from another world. She's the one who compelled both Tanis, Laurana, and inevitably my former Shalafi to enter into this foggy realm, all under the false pretense of rescuing Kitiara Athmata, a woman I myself slew. Dalamar curled his fist in controlled anger as Justarius himself nodded in grim acknowledgement. It makes sense what the individual known as Denzel meant by being off-world. The incident in northern Urgoth at the end of the war, it was not a fiery mountain this time that descended from the sky as intended, but a ship from another world. This Kender witnessed that event all those years ago. My Shalafi had persuaded one of Gunther's spies. Gunther's spy, it all makes sense now. You knew this. I did, Justarius nodded. Why? Dalamar immediately demanded. The Kender made, Astrid de Morris, the whole reason we traveled to Hilo. It's all a ruse? Dalamar absently rubbed his chest but stopped short of his statement. Okay, maybe there were some benefits. Dalamar shook his head. I still don't understand how she did that Kender is not a cleric of Mishakal and Chislev grants no such things even to elves or Kender. The Kender maid healed the magical affliction your Shalafi placed on you for a short time. In the end it was not magic but something from within your very being. She demonstrated a rare ability I have seen among many in Urgoth to heal without magic, to conduct magic without the use of a spellbook. We're not sure how or why. I am a dark elf. I am forsaken by the land if there is any magic to be found in it. She healed you, Justarius smirked, and it stung Dalamar as twice as bad as Raistlin to remind him of his treachery, which had been repaid by Raistlin by burning magical wounds into his flesh that didn't heal. To have suffered with it for so long and then by some inexplicable fluke of fate, Dalamar met Astrid de Morris in Hilo Citadel, and the Kender maid healed it by merely consoling him, a lay of hands and a few positive words, and it healed. Dalamar started to shake in anger. Keep telling yourself you're forsaken, Dalamar. You fool, always thinking you were damned from the start. You want to believe you're damned. You've lived the life of a cast-off for as long as you can remember, but that Kender maid healed you. Oh, elves aren't supposed to be cared about by nature once they turn from the path, fool. You're an elf, your mortal bond with the planet is inseparable. Dalamar heard his Shalafi's voice mocking him. What irritates you more, Dalamar? The fact you've lied to yourself all these years, or the Kender maid healed your affliction after you spent a significant amount of time looking for a way? You look down upon these creatures, she's a source of information to you, nothing more, or maybe you actually care somewhere inside for those that have also been pushed away by those around them, to find power in thyself. DM's note *, this could preclude to explain the eventual magic * rules of the 5th age timeline. This module is written in AD&D2e lore paradigm, but the original rules of how a Kender could feasibly cast magic or ANY spells, which was not allowed in 2e. Kender can use magical artifacts, but the complex requirements of spell casting is difficult for a Kender due to their ADHD, if you will. Kender are way too scatterbrained and multidivergent with their thought processes. It's not known to many, but anyone who actually tries to read a Kender's mind, with the exception of the Dark Queen, a Kender is like listening to 5 televisions all tuned to different stations. Mentally attuned creatures can literally hear them talking and dial in where they are. Which is why having a Kender in the party with a bunch of illithid about is a bad idea if you're trying to stay hidden. Psionists aren't allowed on KRYNN, so Multiplanar creatures capable of using it is rare. KRYNN have a stupider breed of illithids that leaked in from off-world, but they are confined to places like Corraine or not easily reached by normal NPCs. It's debated a high-level scientist could have stopped the cataclysm from happening. How do you know a scientist didn't cause it in the first place? The dumb king priest dabbling thinking he was opening a portal to Elysium. Maybe the idiot cracked it open into a meteor belt floating in space. Think of the inertia trick in the game Portal. This idiot accidentally opened a portal into an asteroid belt and summarily caused some of the asteroids sucked into the portal to fly into KRYNN. Hey! Shut up, Dal. As I healed you. Me bar tells you dark elf boy, you ain't so bright reading all them books as a magus. Urgoth is healing magic, son. Here longs before all them wizards found this place. Once long ago, grass and fern, assured and cradled by the sun. Dalamar somehow didn't want to admit the Kender was right.
Alright, y'all. What y'all think of that? Pretty damn cool, huh? Well, stay tuned. We got a good show. I got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to run for you. I'm going to try to run for you anyway. Just give me a few seconds. Let's see here. Okay, we got that one out. We'll go ahead and roll that one off on that one. And we're going to go open this up. Oh, shit. Okay. And I'm going to look here. Hold on just a second here, guys. Let me see what I got here. I don't remember where I put it. Documents. Let's see where I got it here. Hold on just a sec here, guys. Okay. Oh, shit. No. 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 Stop. Stop it. It's doing screwy shit on me, as usual. Keep hitting the wrong damn button. Okay, I need this. There we go. We're good. We're good. Okay. Just a second here, guys. Hold on a minute. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to get that file pulled up. Just give me a second here, guys. What was it under, I wonder? Oh, great. This is going to be real fun. Is this the clue book? There's the clue book. Aha! Yes! Alright, guys. Give me just a second. Alright. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The clue book. Well, no, that's the Dragons of Flame clue book. Fuck. That's not what I want. That is not what I want. That's the Dragons of Flame clue book, but I want the... Shit, that's not what I want. Damn, it's going to be... And God only knows where I put... There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Heroes of the Lance clue book. I have not pulled this one up, guys. Okay, let me get it adjusted here and I'll pull it up for you. Alright, there it is. Okay. Now check this out, guys. This is pretty cool. Alright. Can you see it? Yes. Alright, guys. Check this shit out. This, are we still talking here? Yeah, hold on just a second here. Make sure. Okay, we're still rolling. We're rolling. Okay. Alright, guys. This is the clue book for Heroes of the Lance. Now this I had to dig for it. This was not included in the GOG version, at least not on GOG. It might have been in Steam, but not on GOG. I actually had to dig for this. Okay. This has got some very important shit in here that normally most people just completely forgot or didn't remember about the game. Now, let's see here. Well, you can see it. I mean, it's pretty sure. I'm looking here in my monitor here to see how much you can see. What I do is I scroll slow so you can actually read it. So if you need to look at it, you just pause the damn video and read it and then move on. See? We help each other out. It's just for quick reference. Like I said, you can always go look it up. But I think it is imperative that people read the materials. It helps in your enjoyment of the game so much better. Yeah, reading the map. See, it explains about the map and shit. You know what really pisses me off? Is every time that they review these games and they give it a bad rating, they're always showing the really shitty NES version. They're not showing like the Amiga version. Now this is actually a screenshot from the Amiga version. I can look at it and tell. But that's what always pissed me off about that, is they would talk so much shit, and they really needed to get the better looking versions. But see, as you can see here, guys, look at all that. It tells you what the stuff is. It's got maps. And, Jim Ward. Yes, he did. He narrated. He sure as shit did. He did he passed away recently. But yeah, he did a thing for DragonLance here. I wonder if I could get it to read that out. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if it'll read it. I don't know. It might.
Best party leader, can hit hard and has magical weapons. He also has a bow so he can engage enemies over pits. However, remember to use his quiver in order to fire arrows. Stum Brightblade has one major ability that none of the other characters can match, his resistance to pain. All other characters pause briefly after being hit, indicating that they were hit and that it hurt. Stim, however, won't pause. This prevents him from being hit many times by a monster before he can recover. Unfortunately, this power brings a weakness with it. Stum swings very slow because he wields a powerful two-handed sword. Tanis, the official leader of the party, is an excellent fighter with a fair number of hit points and a good magical sword. These attributes make him a good second to Riverwind. His jump distance is also the second best in the party. Hint F1 Reforge, a dwarf, has a number of abilities that help in this adventure. Flint is short, and there for is often missed by enemy spells or arrow traps. H_E is also the toughest character in the party in terms of hit points. He can even heave a throwing axe and often kills weaker enemy monsters with _1 blow. However, all the CJSLQLLS come at a price. Flint has a very short reach with his battle axe, thus allowing bars, dries, onions, and other enemy fighters to attack him without fear of reprisal. Because of THLS, T is best not to use Flint for front-like fighting. Tasselhoff Burrfoot _ the Kender in the party is weak in melee coilbat, strong in times ranged combat. Arid Hylige _ Tasselhoff carries a magical sling, which times can quite one Ethel Jofava, as he is virtually useless in melee Ewingbat. His sling is times his only effort. Heal injured characters before they die. Goldmoon's most important ability is the destruction of Kisanth. Goldmoon's staff, when hurled at the dragon, will slay it and allow passage to the discs of Mishakal. Finally, Racelin Jalajara, the magic user, can cast a number of helpful spells, as his combat abilities are Quite limited, keep him from the front of the party in. Position number 4. Raistlin's most important task is to cast the web, sleep, and the charm spells from Posey. Tie on number 4. Raistlin can make fighting trolls an easier task with these spells. Of course, Raistlin also can jump farther than any other character through use of his spells. Don't forget, however, that Raistlin cannot run. The various monsters in Heroes of the Lance all have different characteristics that require special fighting tactics. Although just marching up to the enemy and swinging away with a sword can be effective, many tricks will make your journey through the ruins of Zaktsaroth much safer. Before covering each monster individually, there are a few general tricks to remember. Most importantly, the monsters do lots of damage if you try to run over them. This action simulates that the party is running by the monsters heedless of the damage to themselves. This is a good way to lose a character or two and is unwise. Times another point is that if Raistlin is in one of the front for positions, you can always hit the space bar to pause the game, ~ta web spell, and then return 1-0. The game. This fires a web spell without putting another through actor in the front L. After all, the forefront Aractors are really the ones in the front.t line. Tive defense. Dentfolget TLL and TT, Selhorfum detect human phi tilde. __A_ND remove many traps simply QI being the front. These are the least dangerous opponents as they perso tilde in tilde E party. Tilde times. Have no combat abilities other than their swords. Goldmoon JS the Pivotal party Merfield it _she ALO11E. They definitely cause some damage anil R. Has T. Under.
Yeah, it's not exactly reading it out like you'd think. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can bump it up just a little bit and get it to read the damn story. Just that's just sounding kind of funky. I don't know. I could sit and read it out, but I can barely see, guys. I'm going fucking blind. I'm having a bad time, man. I ain't doing real good. Okay. Yeah, because this is it. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get it to, because I remember it does this. Let me get it to.
Best party leader can hit hard. Weapons. Enemy. Pain. All other characters pause briefly after hit, indicating that from being hit can recover. Weakness. He will. Fighter with a magical sword. Second to second best in.
I don't know if that's gonna work or not. If I could get it to just pack it on there.
In the party. Hint A. That helping for is often terms of hit point. Acts and often kills weak.
Alright, well fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm a lazy son of a bitch. Okay. I'm going to move this slowly so you can see that on the right side of the screen. I'm not reading all that shit because I can barely see it. My eyesight's pretty bad, guys. It's not doing that great. That's why I've been having this stuff read out just a little bit. I can still read. I'm okay. It's just that, it's a little bit rough for me to have to try to read and look at it in the same place. Iron claw trees twist their way into the cloudy sky. Swamp mutter and mud suck at the feet of those trying in vain to move quietly through the undergrowth as vines, moss, and spider webs hinder progress. An ancient bridge, now undergrown with moss and slimy ferns, marks the way into massive ruins that the jungle has overtaken. Broken towers sprout like trees through the emerald undergrowth. The barely discernible outline of a plaza can be seen just ahead. Suddenly the jungle erupts with the pain-filled screams of a huge creature fighting for its life. Into this unknown jungle world, once controlled by an ancient civilization, walk the 8 most interesting people in the world of Kryn. Shh! Tasselhoff, idiot. Alright, let's explore this place. Wait a minute. I think I got a map of this city. Chairman Ursula whispers. There could be enemies all around us. We don't need your mouth giving our position away. They're really mean to Taz in this. Tanis, trying to be everywhere at once, sees that Sturm is carefully guarding the group's back. The party has already been through some rough times, but the half-elf knows the powerful knight can be counted on to give warning should enemies be moving to catch them. They could probably repeat this for the Dragon Strike game. See, I would actually take this, and if you were going to redo the Dragon Strike board game, this is what you'd use right here. The DragonLance AD&D, the Jim Ward thing, the introductory thing. Yep. Flip Fireforge, the dwarf, moves right behind Tasselhoff, the Kender. The dwarf knows of the Kender's ways and never wants to be where Burrfoot can actually put a hand in the dwarf's pouch. The group eases over the bridge and into the plaza. They become a bit separated as each pursues his own interests. Wait a minute. Watch this.
The group eases over the bridge and into the plaza.
Nice.
They become a bit separated as each pursues his own interests. Raistlin stands next to a tremendous obelisk, which lies beside its broken pedestal. Strange, dark lettering covers its surface, and the spidery runes seem to be traced in a golden metal. Tanis, checking where everyone is, walks over to the red-robed mage and places his hand on Raistlin's shoulder. Do you know what these runes say? With a wave of his hand, Raistlin casts a simple spell. In a strange chant he reads the words of the obelisk. The great city of Zaktsaroth, whose beauty surrounds you, speak to the good of its people and their generous deeds. The gods reward us in the grace of our home. The two party members turn from the runes and watch Goldmoon and Riverwind enter the tarnished gold double doors of a temple. The green that covers all the other buildings hasn't touched this stone temple. It rises, solid and unbroken, out of the surrounding emerald tangle, as if it were a beacon to weary travelers. Such places are safe resting spots in other cities. I don't know what th_Os2 are up to, but we had better not let them get too far ahead, Tanis says, motioning the others to follow as he quickly leaps up the stairs to the temple doors and enters with the other 5 close behind. Times Burrfoot, give me back my throwing dagger, Flint says, grabbing the Kenk by the throat. The _Kender squeaks, I don't think I have it. However, when Fireforge LKS him, the weapon falls with a clatter to the marble floor. Ah, that is, I was going to give it back, after we were done with this Gart of Fee adventure. N. Flinnell slams the Kemdler to the ground. He'd had just about tilled enough of this dolt's foolishness. Not having that dagger during a fight calcu have been his death. Tasselhoff, smiling as if nothing important in the world were happening, bends to pick up the weapon, but here, the Kender says, taking the blade and polishing it on his dirty sleeve, you should take better care of your weapons. Flint only sighs. Stum can tell that the dwarf wanted to do more, but now isn't the time. Tanis, looking daggers at both of them, motions everyone ahead. They move down the corridor, following Rivenvind and Goldmoon to the opening of a second set of gold doors. As Goldmoon enters the next chamber, they all notice the polished marble statue of Mishakal standing in the center of a circular room. In this temple, Miss Hakel's form is draped in flowing robes. Her hair sparkles with a light all its own and flows around her shoulders and neck. A feeling of warmth and love fills the hearts of everyone viewing the statue. Suddenly, the goddess form raises her hands and motions to Goldmoon. Beloved disciple, the gods have not turned away from man. With your help, the end of darkness can be reached. KRYNN's people are about to face their greatest test. You must return the truth and power of the true gods to men. It is time to restore the balance. Far below this temple rests the discs of Mishakal. These platinum plates are all you need to call on my power and gain the power of the other gods. You must recover these discs. Your task is complicated by the evil forces who have placed a powerful dragon to guard these discs. I charge your staff, if you present it boldly, never wavering, you shall prevail, but only if you are stout of heart. Gold Moon holds the staff, now full of power. The presence of the goddess leaves her temple. Gold Moon turns to the others with a new glow on her face. Kaamorn is the first to go to her side. "And are you all right? You look stunned." Suddenly, Riverwind JS beside her and glaring at Kaamorn. She is filled with the spirit of the goddess. "You heard the words, now we must obey." With that, the Hug Lane's warrior moves his lady out of the temple. G times Tasselhoff says to Kararia, "Riverwind sure didn't like you touching Gold Moon. Maybe you should give these back to him. Times J. To everyone's horror, Tasselhoff holds Rivenvine's throwing axe and spare boots. It was easy to imagine what the 7-foot warrior would do when he found out Burrfoot had his weapons. The other party members were accustomed to the Kender's antics, but the grim manners of Riverwind could spell trouble for them all. "Put those away, you little idiot," Raistlin says, pushing the Kender towards the exit. "The next time we camp, if we survive this day, you find a way to get those back where they belong." AD&D2e. With Gold Moon, Riverwind, Kaamorn, and Tanis in the lead, the others follow into a dark tunnel. This must be the way to the Chamber of the Dragon. Brass-colored draconians attack the group less than 3 steps into the tunnel. Standing a little over 5 feet tall, these creatures walk like men, but have the faces of dragons. The battle rages for a few seconds with Riverwind at the front, protecting Gold Moon. His blade bites deep and kills a draconian. The creature turns all grey and falls to dust with a crackling noise. The other 2 draconians fall in the same way. Tasselhoff sifts through the dust, but finds nothing of use. "I will lead for a moment," Raistlin whispers. Raistlin, Kaamorn, Tasselhoff, and Flint take the lead down the second corridor, and Raistlin casts a spell. Tanis recognizes it as a detect magic spell. The half-elf cannot perform this magic, but has seen elves do it often enough to know the spell. As they all move down the second corridor, Raistlin whispers, "Look behind that pillar." Times Kaamorn rushes ahead and finds a hidden potion. "It is a potion of healing," Raistlin says. "Keep it safe, my brother. We will need its help soon." With Raistlin still in the lead, the group moves down twisting corridors. Suddenly, just ahead they hear the sound of men drinking and talking. The party turns the corner and finds a band of human fighters. Before Raistlin or any other heroes can raise a hand to talk, the men draw their weapons and attack. However, the mage is not surprised and acts before these new foes can strike first blood. Using a sleep time spell, Raistlin puts the band of fighters down. But the effort greatly affects the caster. Coughing, he bends over racked in pain while the others are left to take care of their enemies. Rivenvine, Gold Moon, Stum, and Tanis take the lead, and Gold Moon directs the party into downward sloping areas. Some pits are easy to jump over, but the draconians waiting on the other side aren't so easy to ignore. These draconians are very different from the last group of dragonmen the party faced. These monsters are taller and of a different color. The group of heroes knows they are in trouble when magic missiles burst from the draconian's fingers and strike Rivenvine in the chest. Taking the pain, the powerful Plains warrior uses his bow and strikes down the lead draconian mage. Then, the rest of the draconians retreat. At first, none of the heroes can determine why the draconians fled. Then Raistlin shouts, "Back, run for your lives!" The band has enough faith in Raistlin not to cue Tyon his commands. Moving back, they all wait. Then the body of the slain draconian explodes in a magical fire. If the party hadn't retreated a few steps, they all would have been caught in the blast. The fight with these monsters rages on. Both groups attack from a distance, and every time a draconian of this color falls, the heroes move back to avoid the death blast. Often the other draconians are caught in this blast and die themselves. Tasselhoff is the first to say, "I don't think these draconians are too bright." No one disagrees with him. "Maybe we killed them all and the going will be a bit smoother," Kaamorn said while helping his brother over a rough pit. Somehow no one believes the future will be any smoother. BAX. X times. XHF. Scroll. HF bow pouch LA. IE ZE tilde at CLLE tilde. AG. Level 1. Scroll bow. Pits tilde R tilde, not jumpable, J gem. LA. Bow HF gem. Times O.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just a little second there. Wasn't that cool, though? That wasn't a bad description, but yeah, he wrote that. And I think they ought to include that when they go to do the, if we did that OGL thing with the Dragon Strike game. But see, it's actually, you do it like they did the Dragon Strike thing, but you have the introductory video and all that. And you do it like that. Maybe not as cheesy. And you actually let Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman have some freaking input on it. I'm trying not to curse as much on my streams. I know that turns a lot of people off. Dude, do you have to curse so much? No, I really don't. It's habit. I grew up in a household where profanity was used constantly, and it wasn't my mother that used it either. My mother's a very articulate woman. Okay, she didn't use all that profanity. My dad, on the other hand, cussed like a sailor. So that's where I picked it up from. Let's see, it's got the map here. Down to the sewer. See, it's funny the way that they've got it set up. See, it's as if you're looking at, I don't know, it's still slightly weird the way that they've got it set up. But yeah, them clue books, buddy, they made money off them clue books. You had to send off for that thing, and that thing was like $12 at the time. Because if you calculated all the shipping and handling and stuff, yeah, it usually cost them something. So there you go on that one. All right, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm going to come right back. But I do need to take a little bit of a break, okay? Let me get me a drink of water and re-up and whatever and do what I need to do. And you guys need to take a little bit of a break and stretch your legs. We'll come back. I think I'm going to see if I can't pull up my Twitch, or X rather. No, I'm not going to show any boobies or nothing like that. I'm just going to read off of it. If you want to, you can check it out a little bit later. You can check my Twitch. It's 18 and up only, but my introductory pin post, it has an examination of the first battle between Toad and Tanis and Taz and Flint against the Hobgoblins. And when I first got on Twitch, I actually set that up and diagnosed it down and did a little bit of shorthand AD&D on it. Now, at the time, I was still teaching myself it a little bit too. It may be a little bit off from what a lot of people do, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. But anyways, guys, we'll be right back. Go ahead and take you a break for just a second, stretch your legs, get you something to drink, and we'll be right back here in just a few moments. Hold on just a second, guys. We'll be back in here just a minute. What you think of that, guys? That, I finally found it. I was digging in the damn closet. I thought I'd lost it. But I found the Dragon Dice supplement that was released. I guess I want to say, what's this thing? It's in 95. So yeah, that's about right. They didn't get everything sold off to Wizards till about, I guess, about 99, somewhere around in there. Look at that. Them old product release cards. Look at that. It's the see. I save stuff like this. I'd forgot. I thought I'd lost it, but no, I've still got it. I just don't play it. But like I said, hey, it's something to always study. Most of my stuff will be going in an archive, so eventually, even after I'm gone, people will be able to look this stuff up. I intend to probably stick it in an archive. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. It's probably going to go in an archive, and people will be able to come and look it up. Okay? It's the best I can do. Okay? I'll do some kind of museum nonprofit something. I don't know. Whatever. For Southwest Virginia. My region. Okay? Where I'm at. I don't know as too many people like me get out to the Midwest too often. I'd love to go to the Midwest and visit like Gary Con and all them museums and stuff that they got out there in Geneva, but good God, I'd have to go to the middle of the country anyway. I wouldn't sell myself short. I would if I had the means to, but me with my illness, that's the problem. I'm ill-equipped to travel. That's the problem. Hell, 25 years ago, I probably could have done it and no problem, stood on my head. Well, I went to San Francisco. It didn't bother me a bit. Wouldn't have bothered me in the least. But, I have figured out, see, I kept the dice. I got them in a bag. Boy, they're big old suckers, too. I like the damn, they were big, I don't know. I saw some of these in Dragon Magazine. They started getting in the late 90s. They started using these, like, tutti frutti coral tropical colors. And it's okay, but these dice right here, I always wanted to repurpose them for something else. So basically, this is for like massive battles, like field battles. this, okay, and I need to get that damn diagram for the fucking dragon again. I've got it on here. I don't know if I switched it over. I need to. I need to put it as an opening prompt on my, well, that's if we're even streaming again with that. But like I said, we're streaming till we're done. We're going to stream as long as we can on this thing, y'all. But as you'll notice, this thing right here, that's a dragon dice. Basically, you roll that. Tells you what type of attack it used. Like, get a wing, it means that it tries to fly off to the right or the left. Claw bite, breath. And then it has like a bite. Maybe it speaks. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But whatever it is. See, that's spell, I think. But whatever you roll, and that's treasure. Maybe that has something to do with maybe an objective or something, or maybe it parlays and has you do something or tells an event happens. It's what it is. You draw from an event chest or something. You know, you could always get that dice to designate that kind of shit. You know, it's all kinds of cool shit. Okay, guys. I want to try to get a DragonLance AD&D2e DragonLance game set up soon. I wanted to try to use this setup, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But I thought about using possibly Google Hangout. And as long as I can point my camera toward this map screen and everybody can fucking hear me, and excuse my language, no, I'm not going to curse during a live stream like that. It's just, well, depending on where we're at, but whatever. I don't. Normally, I'm very well reserved, especially if I'm in public or I'm around people. My streams are a lot different from how I act in general public. And I'll tell you that right now, because the fact that I worked in the service industry for so many damn years, you know, doing whatever, you know. I worked in a museum for a long time, so you had to be courteous to people. You had to know how to talk to people. And, you know, sometimes you had to learn to take shit and keep your mouth shut. And I've been there, especially if you've ever worked a government job. You know, whatever. Alright. Like I said, guys, there's like 3 ways into Northern Urgoth. You could take entrance from like Sankrist if you're following the Palin storyline. I don't know. I'm still working on that and trying to develop that. But I'm going to do something eventually, for damn sure. I'm just looking here on my screen here to see what shows up. That's still cool, you have to admit. I mean, even just that. If you wanted to mark somebody's location and point out, you know, their route or whatever. Here's the highlight. First he starts in northern, I guess, toward that tower. There is a tower of high... There's a tower here. And supposedly LaDonna's tower is somewhere up here. Okay? So, there's a good chance that Raceland's probably farting around up there too. LaDonna is nowhere to be seen, but supposedly that's where she went to Northern Urgoth. Now, I had a theory that maybe perhaps that she disguised herself as the Kinder in the 5e paradigm, and maybe she herself was disguised as Billy Juniper. Maybe she abducted her or something. And Mouse just destroyed Kindermore without a trace, so there you go. Adds a little wrinkle to shit. You'll just have to look up Belladonna or LaDonna. No, LaDonna. Or the Black Robes. Yep. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Billy Juniper changes her name to Belladonna. How interesting. Adds a little wrinkle to it, don't it? Alright, guys. Hold on just a second here. I'm gonna pull me up. What was I gonna do? Oh, phooey. Oh, God. Oh, Lordy. I hope it didn't fall in the trash can. I'm gonna have to check my trash can, make sure it's not got a dragon dice in it. I hate it when that happens. That's the peril of keeping a trash can underneath, because you're probably gonna be going and digging around in trash. Oh, that sucks. I hate it when that happens. Alright, guys. Well, let me get a game set up here. I'm going to, let's see how long we've been rolling. Good grief, we've been rolling about an hour anyway. Okay, guys. So, I'm not stressing the components here. we're going to go ahead and, roll it out with a little bit of Heroes of the Lance. I'm going to try that attempt with the jump attempt with Raceland again. Okay? And we'll see how far we get on that. At least so we can roll it out in a game stream, so we say we did. Okay, guys. Hold on just a second and bear with me. All right. All right. Here, we're going to close this out. Okay. All right. Here. We're going to go here. Here. Okay. Hold on just a second here, guys. Let me get my shit together here. Okay. We're going to close that one out. Okay. All right. Now then. All right, just a second here, guys. Hell, I had it on mute. Shit. I know I had it on mute. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, that's okay. Hell, I didn't know. Well, it ain't now. I know, somebody make you joker. Well, damn, Joe, we didn't want to listen to your mouth. I'd say Margaret would have said something like that. I have never met the lady, honestly. I've responded to a couple of things on Twitter, but I've never really met the lady. Shit. I know I had it on mute. Son. I feel like a dork. I'm a dork. Okay. We're going, we're getting it. Okay. Got to pick up the items. Pick up the items. Pick up the items. Take, scroll, and give. Taz hands the scroll to Raceland. He won't touch Raceland's staff. You know that damn shit. Okay, where are we going to go? Skin your own polecat, son. I know, he beamed a poor Agar. Actually, those are Durgar, but whatever. I think they say they're Agar in the book, but I don't know. Anyways, most of the dwarves, they're like, they will eat humans. Shit like that. They're cannibals. Struts. But the animations, look at that. They've got duck animations when they guard. Look at that. It's fucking awesome. Okay? It's just freaking awesome. So that just draws back and draws the staff. If you hit the enter button, he'll just draw back and light his staff up. If you press a direction, he'll fire off a spell. Okay? So you can hold the enter button, or the enter key on the numpad. Okay? Let me show you here, guys. Okay? Now, no. We did Heroes of the, or Dragons of Flame like this, so I guess we can do this too. If my camera don't cut off and freeze on me. Alright, guys, let me lift it over gently. Damn it. Mother. Went off immediately when I did that. That's fucked up. Okay, guys, let me show you real quick. Okay, right here. This is the numlock pad. That right there. Okay. You hold that down. Okay. Let me put this back over where it belongs. I hope it didn't freeze on me. It probably will. It'll probably freeze on me, what knows me, but alright, let me get back to the game. Quit dawdling, dango. Screwing with that damn camera. What happens when I hit enter and down? He crouches. Cool, he does crouch. Now, I don't know if he can absorb a spell with that, but it helps him duck, I know that. So you can enter and so that lights his staff up, but if you hit, he'll duck like that. Now, I don't know what happens if you hit top. Probably fires upward, I think. No? Well, I just cast a detect magic spell. I didn't really do much of anything, so. Alright, let me give him a scroll. No, I don't want him to use a scroll yet. Let me go ahead and stick his brother in party. Yeah, but he don't run. So you can... Raceland does not run, but if you hit the toward button and the enter button, he'll actually jump. So if you use the run button like you're going to run and then hit the enter key, he'll fly. So it's kind of weird to get Raceland to fly, but... Let me go back here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Come on. Okay. So he just kind of walks right there, but if you'll press it and start walking and then hit enter, he'll glide. But you have to do it while he's walking, so you got to get a pattern of it. Because otherwise he'll fire off a fucking spell. But normally it's up the top. It's the 7 and the 9 keys up the top. Yep. 7 and 9 keys. Yep. Check your manual again. It's got what you hold down. It's using the old joystick method when you had the one button joysticks. It's really weird. This game is ancient. And I'm talking ancient. Okay. I think I was maybe 5 years old when this came out. I was not playing video games at the time. We didn't have a computer powerful enough to run this. Matter of fact, most people, oh shit. Be careful on this one. Okay, erasing. Spell. So if I can nail this son of a bitch. Get him, damn it. Shit. We'll use him as a blocker, and then I'll turn around and get Tanis to firing an arrow at him. That'll work. That'll work. But I'll get the dwarf to no. We're going to get Tanis to run. Now, turn and fire. If you're far enough distance, see, that's where this game really shines. I like that. Okay? When you actually know how to play the game and operate it, it's actually pretty damn fun. I like it. I know I say actually a lot. Don't pay attention to the nuances. Just concentrate on what the general idea I'm trying to impart to you, okay? Think of just somebody that can't speak English very well, but you get the idea of what they're saying. I speak fucking English. Kiss my ass. I speak many ways. Just the mice. She pets and pads a mini base. Bees. Bees. She pets and pats many bees. Mini base. It just says it like base. Oh shit. Where we already been here with that jerk off? Pretty sure we did. Lose your weapon anyway, Taz. Better be careful, buddy. You just cast it right here. Aha! There's the trap. Missed out. Oh shit. I hate this. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful. Oh damn, this sucks. Asshole. I hate it when that happens. So this is gonna be kind of difficult because you gotta get close to this son of a bitch. Okay. Easiest way to do this is to get close to him with Flint and then hit that damn spell with Raceland. See if we can get a fucking spell cast. Did I hit him? Must have. Shit, I don't know. We're gonna hit him one more time. By God. We won't worry about it now, will we? The splode. Avoid a displode. There you go, boy. That'll be a good little stream here. So far, so good. And I'll run it one more time, I think, at the place at the pit if I didn't save over it. If we can get to it, I don't know. We might be able to get to it. I don't know. Just takes practice. Play this game every day for several days, you'd get good at it. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, this is one that Mike Matei ought to try. Not the it's what pisses me off. Every time they go to review it, you know, they do the NES version or something, but they don't do the DOS version or the Amiga version. I'd love to get a hold of. I've got a copy of the Amiga version, but I don't know how to run the Amiga emulator to run it. I've got a copy of the. Somebody gave me a copy of the Amiga version, and I've got the emulator, but I don't know how to load it into the emulator. I'd love to be able to play it. I'd love to play the FM Towns version. Supposedly they had it for that too. Guys, you have no idea. I go nuts over DragonLance stuff. I love the stuff. It's my one joy I like, and I don't want to lose my eyesight either. But like I said, you know, I'm going to prepare for whatever the hell comes. But like I said, I'm making use of my time. I got to darn well Make the best of my time the best I can. Because if I don't, I'm gone. Well, I'm going to be gone eventually. You know, I'm not going to be here for fucking ever. Oh, nice. So you took a hit just like in that narration thing. Ah, shit. Nope. Ooh, I don't want to save over that. Damn it. Good thing. I didn't save it. I don't think so. Good. I do it out of habit. Oh no, this ain't been a bad playthrough at all. Not bad. That's just early. Strutting along. Damn it. There we go. Could you imagine if they'd have done a mock thing in Nintendo Power though? Not for the damn DragonLance game though, but PC Weekly or something. You know, it would have been great with the pictures and all. Okay. The statue is a marker basically that shows you you're close to that place where you can run out and jump in the pit. Okay, there's two of those that go down like that, and they kind of match with the damn original map of Zaxxaroth. So, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, let me remember how to do this. I don't remember if there was a bunch of damn... I always thought that she ought to receive a blessing for the staff of Mashaka right here. If they ever do a redo right here of this game... you could gain like a superpower or something. Kneel before the staff of Mashaka. Oh, and like as a bonus, if they ever redo this game where she gets to that point, it ought to bestow her like a buff of some sort. You know, she gets like a +1 or something, some kind of protection. And if you get this and you achieve this going through this game, you ought to get an achievement. So when you do this, you guys, if you're going to ever get this game re-released or whatever, that's something to consider. All right? As somebody who's played through this game. I don't know as I've ever made it all the way to Chrysanthemum in this one, but I'm going to try like hell. I've gotten damn close. I've done it in the Nintendo versions, and I've seen it done on the PC, but half the time I manage to make it to the waterfall and then I get killed. Like I said, I've never seen the ending of the Dark Queen. Dude, I'm not that damn hardcore. These are some hard-ass games, boys. It says there ain't line. Alright, so you jump down there, escape. There you go. Ain't nobody down here right now. Of course, I don't know. Enemies appear depending on where you're at. This is so cool. Yeah, baby! Na, 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 na. guys. That was pretty damn cool, wasn't it? Oh, I'm about tempted to end the stream right here. Reason being, guys, I did on the last stream, I did show how to jump that damn pit with Raceland. Do I want to... This is a really good playthrough. I don't know if I want to end... Oh. Whatever. We're going to play through it. The waterfall scared some of your wounds. There you go. But see, guys, how I've played this so far? Hell, we'll see how far. Oh, shit. That's not good. This little spot's a little tricky because you got to get the timing right when you go to jump. And if you don't get the timing, your damn party. Now, there's only two people that can make this damn jump. Either Riverwind or Raceland. You have to time it specifically. Most of the time, it's easier to do with Raceland. Okay? Now, just to remember, when you go to run with Raceland, and man, you got to time this son of a bitch better, brilliantly. Holy fucking shit. I actually made it. I just be damned. I didn't think he's going to make it. But he did. Look at him strut. Look at him strut. Look at that boy strut. Uh-huh. He's just a strutting. He's just a macking. I am magic, touch me not. I'll punch your nose and knock out the snot. It's Raceland's rap single, Touch Me Not, I'm a Magi. Touch me not, I'm a Magi. This gets a little tricky. There's a salamander here somewhere. Some bitch shows up the fucking dragon. And to keep you from getting burnt, you gotta cast a fire spell. Now when you see an arrow, usually you can hit the inner thing and duck. And that's what you're supposed to do, is to dodge. Like right here. See, sometimes you can dodge and you take less damage. And see, that's the way the game calculates it. I hear the UPS man outside. The shields really don't do much of shit, as far as I can tell. You can get them off the wall. You can use it, I guess, and it might give you a little bit of a bump to armor class, but not by much. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, that's effect wagon rev, yep. You can get back there and fucking kill this motherfucker. You have to fire low to hit the dragon. Oh shit. Fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill this motherfucker. This ain't a good idea. Okay. We need to change heroes here. Oh shit. What we do, what we do, what we do. This is gonna suck. Okay, I might be able to use Raceland to kill it, but maybe. Use Raceland to fucking hit that son of a bitch with a fucking web or something. Fucking kill this motherfucker. Oh shit. We don't have anybody here. Light his ass up. Oh, I know what to use. Wait a minute. It's gonna drain his fucking staff is what it's gonna do. It's not good. This sucks. I'm gonna run, I guess, maybe. Yes, run from it. Oh shit, yeah, and this is where you run into trouble. Oh shit! Yeah, that's not good. Eyes with an enchanted weapon, or maybe Sturm. I don't know. Maybe. Thank you. God damn, oops. We're getting fucked by this damn white. I don't know what the fuck to do about it. What is this damn thing? Get the fuck out of my way. Alright, we're gonna kill this son of a bitch. Alright, move, Taz. Whatever the fuck I can get on my damn hands on. I have no clue. Damn, this motherfucker is not dying. Damn it. Die, you fucking piece of shit. Sorry for my language. Holy shit. We just got through that. Hey, yeah. We're resilient, ain't we? Yeah, buddy. We didn't take no guff off of that, did we? Yeah, let's see what we dropped here. Oh, yeah, you need to get... We even know where the fuck we're going. We were too busy running from shit. Get him, Taz. So usually he'll... Taz strikes back. The Kindergarten strikes back. And not to mess with Kindergarten, I tell you. choke spell on a fucking spider, dumbass. There we go. Right on, y'all. Woo, goddamn. Boy, this really fucking sucks. And I don't have any arrows to use on the damn thing. We're screwed. I have no fucking... See, I don't have nothing to fight this goddamn thing with. Well, you can use Raceland and sacrifice him. To kill this goddamn dragon. It's gonna kill us anyway, because we're screwed. So, and I'm gonna jump over to that damn jumping trap anyway. Alright, let's see what our damn points are at right here. 2607, not too bad. Okay. I'm thinking of who else I can use, because I'm out of damn melee. Only thing I really have left is magic user spells. It's a damn it all spell. That's a damn it all spell. That's what it's for. That's what it's for, guys, right there. That's a damn thing, ain't it? Alright, let me reboot it. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna press until I learn it. I'm gonna try. Close this out. Like chatting here. Alright, just a second here, guys, because I gotta restart it. Okay. And we'll roll it back up to the Raceland part here in just a second. Give me just a second here, guys. Alright. Damn, we went on for an hour and 48 minutes. Alright, let me give it one more time. Okay. Now, where we're at, guys, let me show you. To get here, it's down here in the city, okay? But you turn into one of these buildings, it's after. Okay. Now, yeah, it's one of the buildings you turn into. Now, as we saw from the last stream, what I did was, and this is kind of tricky how you do this because it might take several tries to do. Okay? Alright. This is hard as shit to do, y'all. Holy shit, we did it. Yeah, y'all. Look at that shit. Okay, now we can save the game. See, that's kind of cool. I like that. Alright. Alright, now. We're a little bit better equipped. I don't know. We didn't. I'm not worried about it. We're not on the same playthrough, but protection for me. Yeah, why not? This fucking thing's really fucking pissy. Damn! This fucking thing is not fucking right. Hit it! Shit! It's not going. We're in trouble. He won't hit it. He's fucked. He will not hit that damn thing. I don't know what else to do. Maybe Taz can take a whack at it. Taz's ass is dead. Damn it. I don't know. I can't seem to get past it. Fuck. Boy, that sucks. I'm gonna restore the game. I wonder. Damn it, I missed him just ever so slightly. Shit. Whew! Okay. Much better. Not as bad as it was. Let's put it that way. I have no fucking clue where the hell we're gonna go. North or south. I know, I should have paid attention to the fucking map, shouldn't I? And I didn't. I fucking didn't. remember watching somebody play it, and there's a lot of trolls and shit. There's trolls down here, big time. I don't know as I've ever gotten down to this point that often. This is unfamiliar to me as anybody else. Oh, nice. Get him, Raceland. Get him, Raceland. Shit. Got him. Good job, boys. Hell yeah, that's clip worthy, y'all. Hell yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's been a good stream, y'all. Been a damn good stream. You don't want to get lost down here. No, I'll redo the thing. I mean, I can always restart from the point and it's fine. You see trolls, you know you're getting close, I think. Oh, shit. Goddamn trolls. Oh, I hate them fucking things. charges the fucking staff of Magus has, but it's gonna fucking, we'll find out. How many scrolls, maybe? No. Oh yeah, that's right. He's only got one of those fucking spells when he has to rest. Shit. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Yeah, it's a holy weapon, so yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh shit. This is where my party got killed. Goddamn fucking hell. And they're all dead, so you're kind of fucked. You can't use Raise Dead on her. Yeah, they're fucked. Damn it, they're all dead. That sucks. And no, you can't use, I don't think you can use Riverwind to pick up the staff either. Ain't a whole hell of a lot you can do. Ain't much else you can do, man. They're dead. They're all, once those three are dead, you're screwed. You are screwed. So once they're all dead, and hell, you can't even use Mason's Final Strike, so you're pretty much screwed. There's some arrows right here, but that's about it. Once they're dead, they're dead. I told you he's gonna get a DragonLance stream today. I ain't fucking around. I could have used that before. It only works on that screen. That's Taz's pouch. A long damn hallway. Yeah, I have no clue where I'm going at all. Then I'll start back from the beginning and just work my way around because everybody's already dead. And if everybody's already dead, you're pretty much screwed on that. So you have no choice but to begin again. Let me go ahead and we'll check these paths here anyway. Damn, it's a long hallway. Figure everyone will stop running eventually. God damn, that's a long hallway. You get an achievement for collecting all the gems. Yeah. That'd work, wouldn't it? Yeah. And what they ought to do is they ought to, now with the current technology, they could use the original Elmore paintings and just use the image. I mean, this game would be so easy to remake with just a reskin, and you could use the same game. You just reskin it. That's it. Not all the dumbass meddling. Use classic DragonLance. See, that's just it. You need to stick. We're right back where we were at, where everybody got killed. Son of a bastard. Oh, well. All right, guys. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, we hit the 2-hour mark, buddy. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, guys. Oh, in closing. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, guys. Guys, thank you all for tuning in. It's been absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I'm hoping to get a DragonLance 2e game going soon. It just takes a little bit of time. That's all. But like I said, go ahead and check the DragonLance Saga channel. It's the 40th anniversary. Adam's got some stuff on there. He posts stuff just about every other day. But if you've got some submissions or some DragonLance stuff you want to have him look at, give him a holler. All right, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I keep getting tongue-tied and repeating myself and everything, but if you like DragonLance, like I said, you're okay with me. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to use Twitch to be able to stream with, but like I said, wherever I end up, I do this completely for you all. It's pure OGL content, 100% free for you all to use. I don't even care if the WotC people use it. At least you get some good ideas, okay? I'm not monetized, all right? All right, but like I said, if you like DragonLance, you think I like DragonLance? Yeah, slightly. All right, guys. But anyway, we'll holler at you a little bit later. And this is Engine Joe. Y'all roll on. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, Mysterious Galaxy, okay, which is a website that Margaret Weiss uses for her books, they're doing signed book plates for the 40th anniversary and also for the Dragons of Destiny, so the third Dragonlance book. Like I said, it goes on sale August 6, 2024. Okay, so go ahead and get you a copy of Dragons of Eternity. You can go to Mysterious Galaxy. All right, look it up. Look up Margaret Weiss on Twitter, or X, rather, Elon's platform. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll holler at you a little bit later. This is Engine Joe. Y'all roll on.